My name's Helen and this is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, thank you. And if you're a Hells Bell, hello. So you can see I'm in a different location. Katie and I have come away with Billy and Hattie for a few days on holiday over on the Isle of Wight so that I can see Mum and so that Katie can see her in-laws as well. So we've been so lucky again with the weather. It's unbelievable. As you can see, we've been on the beach all day. So yeah, it's just been marvellous. Now we're staying in a beach house down near Cowes, and you can see there's a boatyard behind me and the sea is literally 500 yards from here, just straight down there. So it's really a lovely location. And you know, you never know when you come to a self-catering place what the facilities are going to be like, really. So I brought my air fryer with me because if you're coming over in a car, you know, it doesn't really matter what you're bringing as long as you've got room. So I've got a nice chilled glass of wine. That tastes delicious. And I thought I would just quickly show you, I've got the chef-free air fryer, the single drawer air fryer, which is the one I use most often. We are next to a road, and I do really everything on air fry. I know people have said to me before, what do you do cakes on and things? I just do everything on air fry. I don't see how it can be that different really, apart from like grill, which is obviously just the top, and dehydrate and stuff. So before you ask, I just use air fry. Now tonight, one of the children's favourite meals, I've said before, is what we call fajitas. I know they're not true fajitas, before you all tell me that. And so we went to Tesco's and had a look to see what they had. And I got this very nice looking chicken breast escallop. And this has got coronation chicken marinade on it. Well, I suppose it's just a coronation marinade when you've already got it on the chicken rather than coronation chicken. So what they will do, when you get one of these air fryers, you get this rack in here, which is for toast. But I actually, if I'm doing, like last night we had garlic breads and we just put those in, or if I'm doing breaded chicken escallops, I just put those in. So it is handy. I use the toaster for toast, that's the truth, but it's a handy little bit to have. And then you've got the rack here. Well, I'm going to take the rack out of this one because I want to use this really like a pan. And I mean, on the instructions for this it says pan fry, but I'm not going to do that. At 180 and for 17 minutes, I'm just going to add some olive oil into here, just a little drop, and get that started to heat, and then take it from there. So while I'm just waiting for that to heat up just a little bit, quite often I don't even bother to get it to heat up, I just start cooking. I'll get Katie to take over the camera so that she can show you kind of the gubbins as I put it in, and that way I know a lot of you like to see exactly what I'm doing. So I'll stop the camera there and then Katie can show you. It's a very, very simple meal, but what's good about it is it gets the children to eat salad ingredients that they might not eat otherwise. You know, children aren't terribly fond of lettuce, but when it's all wrapped up in a flatbread and they're kind of making their own, they really, really enjoy it, don't they, Katie? It's one of their absolute favourites. So this is kind of the bare minimum of what I would do. So we've got lettuce, flatbreads, tomatoes, cucumber and pepper, and then the chicken. So I'll stop the camera there and we'll just kind of get it turned around so that Katie can take over as chief cameraman. She's so lucky, isn't she? So you can see that oil has just started to heat up in the pan. You don't need a lot. And I'm just going to place these in. They are all just chicken breast that's marinated. And because it's coronation chicken, it won't be terribly spicy. So I'll just cover these on the bottom. I think I'm going to put it all in actually. And because I will just toss it around as it starts to cook. So in that goes, Casey, could you just carefully show the front here? So you can see that's on 175. I'm going to take it up to 180 and then do it for 16 minutes. So that's cooking now away. It's all very, very straightforward. It's quite a compact thing, and it really was worth bringing in the car because I rely on my air fryer. I use them nearly every single day, so I didn't want to start using an oven or anything else. So Casey, just do, I know it's only basic, but if you just show the table, you've got the cucumber done into batons, the raw pepper, which they love, some beautiful Isle of Wight tomatoes, some leaves, and the flatbreads. And I will carry on and lay the table now, and then once these have started cooking, I'll show you how they're coming along, and then we'll go from there. So we are 7 minutes in and they're coming along nicely. You can see they've started to cook. I just want those edges. You know, obviously with chicken, you've got to be very, very careful, make sure everything's cooked through. But you can see where that's starting to kind of go golden brown on the edges. And I think another 6 minutes. 6 minutes, yeah, and we'll be there. So I'll show you the finished product and take it from there. Can't wait. I think the kids are hungry too. So I think we're there. You can see it's all nicely browned. I'm just going to take the thickest piece out and slice it to make sure that it's properly cooked. Yeah, perfect. So now what I'm going to do is slice these ready so that they're easy to add to the wraps, and the children will just, well, we all will just look at that. It looks delicious actually. Get those ready, put some mayonnaise or sweet chili sauce, whatever's your preference, and add the salad, some slices of chicken, and enjoy a delicious meal.
Sunny England.
Yeah, so I'm here now. Oh, sorry, Mum. I'm here now in Mum's garden just before we go out for some lunch, and I'll take some footage because I think we're going to go along probably one of the most scenic routes on the Isle of Wight. It's called the Military Road before it collapses into the ocean and gets closed. It really is stunning.
Yeah,
so I'll do my best to film that as we go through. So I know a lot of you have been asking how Mum is. So here she is, fighting fit, still here, and she has a habit of saying,
very fighting fit.
Very well, you are fighting fit, Mum.
Well, I'm fighting.
She certainly is. Feisty and fighting. Yeah. So yeah, so we've been here. This is our last day today. Obviously I've seen Mum every day, but we're just going to go out for some lunch, and I'll film whatever I can. But you're feeling better now, aren't you?
Yeah, recovering.
Yeah, recovering. You sound like a recovering alcoholic.
Can't beat age though.
No, you can't beat age. And you've been using the knee. Everyone's been asking about the knee machine as well. What's it called? Nobi something or other? Nobi One Kenobi, I don't know, but I'll put the link below. And I think that's helped your knee somewhat, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, it's very good. It kind of, the vibration stimulates the blood, and that helps with the ache, you know.
So it's not magic. There's nothing magic apart from a knee replacement, which Mum at 93 doesn't want to have, or has even gone down that route really. So she's just doing the best she can with.
No, I'm still not very mobile, but still able to get from A to B. So.
And Mum still drives over to me and everything. We'll be doing that. Eh?
I'm all right in the car.
You're all right in the car, yeah. Mum, we've got an old friend who was my hairdresser a long time ago, and she's going to cut Mum's hair again very soon. So Mum will come over for that, and then we might have another little jaunt out, depending when, where, and how. But other than that, it was really just to kind of say hello, and yeah, that's about it really, isn't it?
Can't show you the garden because there's no turf on it at the moment.
Mum's just had all her grass taken up, and they've just put the topsoil down, and then she's waiting.
Disappeared.
And then disappeared, and just waiting to have the. It's really windy now.
Yeah, but I think we've got rain on the way this evening, and then nice tomorrow.
Yeah. And then I go home later on today. So it's been a lovely. We've had a really lovely time actually, because funnily enough, I used to always come with the children. Mum and Dad had a nice big house in Yarmouth, and I used to come down every summer for a fortnight with the children. And now Mum lives in this bungalow, and obviously the children have grown up, and so we just tend to pop over for the day really, and don't get to kind of really experience the island how we used to. So we've had a great time. The kids have been swimming every day, and unfortunately Katie's mother-in-law, who I mentioned, that's jigging the table, Mum.
Oh, sorry.
Katie's mother-in-law has had an accident today, so the plans have had to change. She's actually broken her arm, which is awful for her. The poor lady's got terrible arthritis, and it's really, really horrible.
Yeah, she's currently queuing up in the hospital area.
Yeah. They told her 5 hours for an ambulance, so her husband's taken her there. But anyway, that's just life, isn't it? This old age lark is not easy.
No.
I mean, it's ironic, really, isn't it? Because old age should be for young people. You could deal with it if you were young.
I always think it's lucky you don't know what's coming.
Yeah.
Enjoy while you can.
Yeah. It is. It's a tough old game.
Yeah. Well, there's only one alternative. So.
Yeah. And Mum does remarkably well. I mean, I know you all know that, but I have to keep telling her, because it is hard, isn't it? You do get very frustrated.
Oh, yeah, that frustration, yeah. When you forget how old you are and think, well, why can't I do that anymore? Like standing on ladders and things.
And your acrobatics, of course. Don't forget your acrobatics. Standing on ladders. Do not stand on a ladder. So anyway, that's just the little kind of intro. Oh, God. Mum's got a wasp nest somewhere in this garden.
Yeah.
And I hate wasps. And Mum's actually allergic to wasps, so she's very casual considering that.
Well, I think if, I don't upset them, I'll be all right. But, yeah.
Yes.
I had an orangium behind where I'm sitting last summer, and I couldn't come out at all because one of my granddaughters came and happened to stand here and look down, and there were wasps being eaten by hornets, and they love the orangium, so I had to get that dug out. But now they're up in the tree above in the willow.
Yeah.
There's a willow, they love that. I can't make it out, but I'm not very good at all that stuff. Aphids or whatever.
Anyway, the garden will look lovely when it's done. I must say, the grass looks much bigger when it's not here.
Yeah.
It's a bit like when you put furniture in a room, the room looks much bigger bare.
Well, it's level now.
Yeah, it's level, and it'll be really nice.
I've had it for about 7 years and tried everything, fertiliser and weed killer and everything, and then I was told I might as well dig it up. And not me personally. Not like the old days. Anyway.
Oh, good Lord.
I've employed these people, but they think my son is the boss, so I haven't heard a word what they're doing, so I'm going to inform them in a minute.
Mum gets very frustrated because she started the whole proceedings of getting her lawn done, and then my brother, meaning well, has kind of taken over. But what happens is they kind of start to treat Mum like a little old lady.
Well, they gravitate to the men, you see.
Well, they treat you like an old lady, and Mum's not an old lady.
Well, I'm an old lady.
Well, you are an old lady, but you're not an old lady.
No.
And Mum knows full well what she's doing. She's paying for it at the end of the day.
Well, so
if you kick that table again, she's very, very disobedient.
She's got a wobbly leg.
You've got a wobbly leg. The table's got a wobbly leg. Oh, you've got a wobbly leg. Oh, good Lord above. Anyway, we'll get off in the car now and see where that takes us.
We don't know what's going to happen, so hold on.
Yeah.
Watch this space.
Watch this space. It could get exciting or very boring. But either way, you'll see it. So, part 2 to follow.